We've made a lot of keyboards out of weird materials.
And we're really proud of how they turned out. But unfortunately, there's a new wave of AI keyboards infiltrating social media.
Yummy candies. So today, we're gonna try to outdo the AI. We're gonna try to recreate impossible looking AI keyboards in real life.
Yeah!
And we're gonna do an easy one, a medium one, and a hard one.
Oh no!
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Now, we weren't actually too aware of how prevalent these AI keyboards were online until we were hanging out with our friend Sophia recently. But she's been seeing these pop up like crazy and wanted to know if they were actually possible to create in real life. And we were like, probably.
Hello, friends.
That was great. So she came down to Texas to help us judge some AI keyboards and pick a few to make.
Marble keyboard.
Okay.
I just want to rub my face on it. This one is kind of like clouds.
It makes it feel like it's cotton candy almost.
Balloon keyboard.
We watched a bunch of these to pick our easy keyboard, our medium keyboard, and our hard keyboard,
You just use bubble wrap.
with a plan to make at least the last two actually functional.
We have to outdo the AI.
Or can we just make it out of Jell-O? That's a no. That's a no. Okay.
It was really hard to narrow it down to just 3.
I think this could be harder than we think.
Medium plus.
Yeah, it's a medium plus.
It's a medium plus.
We did 1 easy and 2 incredibly hard ones.
We also made more AI keyboards with Sophia on her channel, so go check it out if you want to see us making and eating keyboards, because that too is a weird trend of these AI keyboard videos.
It turns out that AI people really like to eat things.
But after watching artificial horrors beyond our comprehension, we chose our easy keyboard, Ice.
For some reason, we saw a lot of AI ice keyboards.
Oh, yeah.
So many of them.
Yeah, the main thing with the ice keyboards is that they're slightly like floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
the base is water.
But we're gonna have time working against us because the ice will be melting
That's true.
as we try to create it.
Right, and once ice is in water, it starts to melt more.
D, 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 D. There are 4 or 5 Ds that I
All
see.
facing different directions.
This is what I think of more when I see
Yes.
think ice keyboard.
So with this as our reference, we were ready for the first challenge.
Now, I've been thinking this through, and we need to keep it easy. Luckily, we were able to find these silicone molds online, which have all the keycaps we'll need. So we can do that all in one go. I 3D printed, it's so cute, a little case for them.
And we'll pour some water in there, freeze and pop out some keycaps. I feel like it should work.
One thing I thought that might go wrong is like, what if we fill this perfectly and we're transporting it into the freezer? And then like in your normal freezer, how level is that? With all the cookies and like ice cream and stuff that you keep in there? And other healthy foods that are in there too. Yeah. So I thought, look at this. We have this refrigerator freezer that we can level. We can even have the molds in here perfectly leveled and then pour water in.
I like how we're engineering the optimum way to pour ice cubes into an ice cube tray, essentially.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I wonder what this is gonna feel like to type on.
Cold.
Yeah. I mean, if we think back to the AI video,
Yeah.
it's basically free-floating ice keys in like a pool of water. So the challenge from this won't really be creating the keys, I don't think. It's like getting them to like float and be typable.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see how that turns out.
While we wait for these to freeze, let's get started on our medium level keyboard, which is
The sponges.
Sponges. I feel like
it'll
it
be
would be
fun.
very tactile. That
Yeah.
seems doable. Now, I think it would be interesting to one-up it by making the case sponge too, because their
Instead
case
of
is
wood.
wood.
Yeah, boring.
Boring.
Lame.
What the
How dare you?
You use all our water and you don't even make a good keyboard.
One interesting thing is this keyboard has a feature of the green just disappearing sometimes.
Oh, the key just
And
died.
it's It's just odd.
Oh, that's just,
So I don't know if we'll be able to recreate that.
no, we're not gonna add that feature. Good contender for hot gluing them down in place also.
Good contender for hot glue.
and hot glue we shall.
Caitlin trusted me to figure out how we're gonna do this. Before we attach the sponge to the keyboard, I wanted to figure out what sponge to use. So I got this sponge, which is already inflated some. I got these sponges, which are just like flat packed, dehydrated. I think they expand out. I know.
What?
Extra large, heavy duty scrub sponge.
Wait, that's a sponge?
Yep.
Looks like a pack of paper.
I
Oh,
also got these.
okay, and these.
I got
and
these.
Oh my God.
I got various ways to cut them. I'll get into that later. But first, let's like expand these all and see which color we want, what texture we want,
Whoa,
what
whoa.
thickness we
Wait,
want.
wait. Are none of these the sponges from the video?
Oh, this one is.
The one in the packaging that I can't see?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should start there because I'd like it to be the yellow and green.
This is the yellow and green, but also the space bar just needs to be the yellow and the outer frame needs to be thick. So I was trying to like balance a lot of different
Okay,
needs.
okay.
Look
okay.
at these.
This is what I feel is the most promising. That's a pretty perfect thickness, if I'm
That's
being
a
honest.
perfect thickness. Oh, this one's a thick one.
Oh boy. What about these?
Is this gonna be wide enough for a space bar? I don't know, but whoa!
Whoa! That's so instant.
Whoa, that's amazing. Let's do it again.
Woo!
Oh, it's growing.
That's satisfying.
So
Color.
we can do space bar out of this, keys out of this,
And then case out of
case
this.
out of that. That works pretty well.
Get this one out of the way.
Now, there's various ways to cut a sponge.
My thought was we just get knives,
What about a sponge cutter?
a sponge. What am I looking at?
It's a sponge cutter.
This is such a specialty item.
Yes.
This is just so specific. Couldn't this just be done? I was just gonna use like our knives.
You get a longer incision with this.
I mean, we have it now, so we have to use it.
And Caitlin, I'll admit, I didn't need to get this, but I searched for foam cutting knife. Oh wait, can you get the?
No, I wanted to be back here for your admission.
I didn't need to get it, but I searched for it and I found it, so I got it.
Okay. Thank you. I'll be back.
Let's put this to the test, baby.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
baby.
gonna put it side by side to the knife that we already have.
Okay.
Just because like this is pretty long.
Yeah.
Actually, let's test all three.
Let's test it. What if ours is the best? And there's other people making a sponge keyboard, and this is what puts them over the edge to decide to buy our knife.
Okay, that works pretty well.
Works pretty well. No, so my concern that I mentioned earlier is I think we might need a straight edge.
Whoa! Oh, it worked. Ours works better than this because it's too wobbly.
Bendy. Yeah, but then I feel like you might end up with a raggedy edge.
But what about this? I mean, that was
Okay,
the best.
that's actually really good.
But I'm not done yet.
What if there's an even better way, Caitlin? Something that like kept it straight and
You know, this works. We don't need to open that, and then once we use it, we can't return it. We don't need to. This works. This works so well.
can I show you what this is?
Yeah.
There's a rotary trimmer. It has like a rolling blade, so it can cut thicker things.
Is it meant for sponges?
No, but I think it can cut sponges. If we trace it out in sharp, it's on rails. We can just like so many of these, and like
They're going to tell themselves why it's what they're looking for.
The ability to cut really long straight lines would be nice.
Then you're going to lean in and simply say,
come on, baby, let's live a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's load this up. Oh.
Oh, it holds it.
Oh.
Oh, dang, it's pretty good.
Oh, Caitlin, what if? And then watch this.
It's a perfect cube. It's a perfect cube. Okay.
Okay,
I do actually think that this one's the best.
we have all of the supplies. Let's get cutting. Caitlin, come on, do the excitement pose with me. Let's get cutting.
Wait. I get at least 2 knives.
Let's get cutting.
That that's very cute. Oh my gosh, wait. Take.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, I like it with a few accent keys.
Escape, space, and then the arrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? We've got new merch at shopevanandcaitlin.com, baby. Upon popular request, we made a Some Things Are Impossible t-shirt.
Some things are impossible.
We also made our classic Words Are Hard designs, but in a bunch of different tone-on-tone colors, so you can pick your favorite. This next one was Evan's idea.
It has a label maker like label on it that says t-shirt.
The t-shirt. You can get all this and more at shopevanandcaitlin.com.
Now, before we glue all of these down into place on the keyboard, I feel like we should figure out how we're going to surround the keyboard with foam.
Yeah, this is us going a bit above and beyond the AI. I mean, all of this is above and beyond because it's real. But
Caitlin, what if we elevate it on a foam platform?
are you just trying to avoid having to cut them?
No. You know, the things I never could have predicted my job would be.
Cutting a big block of sponge.
At 4:40 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. I love it though. I love that we get I love that we get.
Are you okay? You're getting us so choked up.
I would say I'm getting emotional, but I'm not.
You're just choking.
I'm just choking.
You're gonna say you love that we get to hang out together cutting sponges.
I love that we get to hang out doing weird things every day.
Me too.
That's the intent behind the channel, and we are holding true to that.
Oh,
That is a
it's looking nice. Do you want me to come to the other side?
Yeah, go to the other side. Am I aligned?
Okay, let me tell you. Oh, you are so aligned. You are so aligned. Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
Caitlin.
Is that the way?
There we go.
Some nice cheese.
Nice cheese.
Really looks like cheese. You know, this one looks like a cracker. I've been thinking about this all afternoon.
If you put that in your mouth, it'll go.
It did a little bit. You were purposefully.
I'm trying to get out extra moist.
I know. I could tell. I could tell you were going. You were
I'm
getting all
building
your
up a little
spit
reservoir.
ready. Yeah, you were getting your spit ready so you could beat me.
But before we continue our sponge keyboard, let's see how our ice keys are coming along.
All right, let's pop this out. You know, they do kind of have a curved back a little bit.
I think that should be okay because we're not really gonna see that side of them.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, now, can I just like,
Yeah, keep them all in order.
is it working?
Oh, I see one.
Hey, I'm not doing it. Oh.
Okay.
And they're melting already. I'm starting to realize already that I should have added dividers.
Well, let's just put them in place and pour some water and see. You don't like the way this looks? This is how it is in the video.
I should have added dividers
Like to the tray.
so that each of the keys has its own little pocket to sit in, right?
I think we need to test it as it is and test it out because they're pretty free floating in the video.
Okay, how are we gonna space them evenly?
It doesn't have to be even, they're free floating. Yeah, it's melting very quickly. Maybe this is just a learning one. It's
Nice keyboard.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. Quickly, get your cold water.
Okay. I should have.
I'm just gonna type an email real quick. Excuse me.
Okay. I have some cold water.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that looks like it.
it's a little funky. Hi there, you, comma, how's it going? I'm doing just fine. And you can see where I'm typing, it's getting like worse and worse.
As per my last email.
Now, one thing I've noticed is I feel like the AI keyboards were in deeper water because our ice cubes aren't really going down at all.
Like they should be in silos of water.
Yeah, maybe in silos of water so that they don't wobble.
Okay.
I think doing a deeper mold with individual silos could make it better. Shall we try it?
It's pushing the definition of easy, but yes.
Over on the sponge side of things, we had a change of heart.
Despite cutting all of these nearly perfectly sized, consistent slabs to then further cut and use for our border, we are not using these at all.
Yeah, we started placing these keycaps on the keyboard, and we noticed that the yellows just are not the same, and we like the texture of these a lot more than this. This looks foamy.
Yeah, this almost looks like a craft foam, whereas the keys look like a sponge.
But we noticed we still have some spare strips. And then we started placing them here, and we were like, wait.
Doesn't that look better? Like that versus this? I feel like it's better.
I feel like it's better. But then we noticed, wait, they're too small.
Yeah, they're like not quite tall enough. You can still see the plastic keycaps.
What if we place a riser all the way around? Now this is a multifunctional thing, because like this has a slot, this has like a positional lock, and then we place these here.
And look,
Look at that.
I think it's close enough to being the right height.
With all of that in mind, we have all the components.
We just have to do even more cutting.
Our job, it's kind of weird. Our job, it's kind of weird. Oh, it's working so well.
Oh, it's working so well. Oh. No one's gonna know the seams are there, except for you guys. We used a Sharpie to like mark these to cut them, and a little bit of residue was left, and you can kind of see it.
You can kind of see it.
Wait, what if we cut out the Sharpie part? Dude, this is revolutionary.
I'm doing surgery on
On a keyboard.
a sponge keyboard.
Oh my god, and then we'll fill in the gap. Oh my god.
I fixed it.
Oh my god, you fixed it. You totally fixed it.
What do you mean, Sharpie mark? There was never a Sharpie mark there
It's
that
gone!
I messed up.
Oh my god.
Ta-da!
Wow, that's pretty dang seamless.
Now we just need to glue on 70-something keys. Are you ready? I can't, that's as close as I can go without getting copyright struck.
Yeah, I
because
think-
Caitlin, it's sponge themed.
Are you ready, kids?
Yes.
Here I go. It's sponge keyboard square keys. I think just like one big bloop in the middle.
I think one big bloop in the middle.
This took Caitlin many hours, so while she glued away, I remodeled the ice keyboard tray with the individual silos we were talking about to keep all the keys in place. And this was supposed to be the easy one. I'm not looking forward to the hard one.
Keyboard has taken us like a week so far.
Maybe we got a little too ambitious.
So let's see if my new 3D printed tray will be an improvement.
That looks really good.
It looks good. To increase our chances even further, I'm gonna use science. Science. It's salt. Oh, this one doesn't work.
Oh yeah, grab the black one.
As I was saying, science. All right, so this, yeah, it's dead.
Okay, we'll get another.
As I was saying, the water is currently 37-ish, but if you add a lot of salt and give it a stir.
Whoa, wow, that was fast.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
27.
27. Okay, we got to 25. 25 Fahrenheit is pretty dang good. So let's take some of this super cooled water, fill up our trays with it. Well, we gotta go quick.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is
it
so
cold?
cold.
good.
Oh, it's so cold.
Good,
Oh,
good.
it's so cold. We have a cold tray. We have ice.
Then we need a tripod.
Okay. Oh, this is working so much better, Caitlin.
Yeah, you can tell in the first key.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's settling into place.
It doesn't have the.
Oh, I know where one is.
No, time is of the essence. Do this.
Why is it that we always choose projects where like we end up panicking?
Maybe we're just panicking people.
Maybe we're just anxious people.
They're so slippery. Because they're ice.
And they're melting. Ooh, oh, we made an ice keyboard, baby. Look at that. I mean, this is a lot better than the first one.
It's a lot better. Woo!
Ooh.
Hello there, sir. This is an ice keyboard. Sorry about any typos. Enter.
It's leaking too. But that's what an ice keyboard would do. It would leak and melt.
It would leak. We could put a dramatic blue light on it and give it some of the blue. We gotta go fast though. It's melting. Okay, we'll see if I can get some detail shots while he's at it. That is ice.
What color should I do? Blue?
Blue.
Turn off the main lights. Turn off the main lights.
How are we gonna type?
Oh, carefully. And then guess what? I'm gonna make this. Blue, baby! From the top, it looks cool.
From here, it looks cool too.
Oh, Caitlin.
This
looks
looks
so
cool.
cool. Oh, it's jiggling. It's jiggling, baby.
It's jiggling.
Oh, it's jiggling. I'm typing enter, enter, enter. Yes.
Type gently.
Hello, dear friends. Thank you for all of your support.
Here, get my fingers doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like the lady. My nails aren't done.
You're gonna be like the lady?
Yeah, like the ASMR ladies.
ASMR ladies? Version 2 looks great.
And it's holding up a lot longer with our cold plate and our cold water.
Yep. The AI can dream it, but that doesn't mean you should make it.
No,
We give this
2.
2.
What were you gonna give it?
Oh.
Well, what are we rating it on? Aesthetics or function?
Ice has no business being a keyboard. Right out.
It's right out, but it does look cool.
But it looks cool.
He was the best. On top of the world.
I'll see you at the finish line.
Then disaster struck.
Now I have all this knowledge and experience about a specific topic, but no one to share it with.
Sir, why don't you make a website and sell courses online?
That's not a bad idea.
I can help people and make an income.
Squarespace has all the tools you need, like getting your domain name, choosing a beautiful template to give you a head start, or using design intelligence to customize it all however you want.
I yearn to get behind the wheel.
Until the passive income came.
Never mind.
If you go to squarespace.com/EvanandCaitlin, you can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I just learned I can create members gated content. You know what that means. I mean, it's car photos. I'm gonna take pictures of my car, come on.
Oh, I bet you thought I was done hot gluing sponges. Well, you'd be wrong. This took me hours. But finally, it was time to call Evan over and show him the final product.
Okay, love. Do you want to see it completed?
Yes, but I just realized something.
What?
How are we gonna turn it on? And she realizes.
Yeah, we didn't leave a hole to power it.
It's okay, Kim. I just realized the solution. We take it out of the case, and then all of the ports are exposed.
Well,
Let's
what do
see.
you think of it?
Let's see. Hey, that looks amazing. The placement, Caitlin, makes the keyboard. The precise placement. Look at this, guys.
It's so
Look at this.
precise.
Look at what she's done there.
It's so precise, and I haven't done much typing on it. I've only done like individual key
Oh,
squishes to
yeah.
like glue them down, but already It's very satisfying, and it's a different feeling typing on the yellow top ones versus the green top ones.
Ooh.
The yellow top ones are extra squishy.
I like the yellow more.
I like the yellow more too. But we tried to be true to the AI, which was
Yeah.
mostly green on top with some yellow accent ones.
This be a sponge keyboard.
It's a sponge keyboard.
That's a sponge keyboard.
With a sponge keyboard
Look
case.
at that sponge keyboard.
We'll hook it up to the computer and we'll do some testing. Type test. Can you type on a sponge?
Yes. It's a little bit finicky.
Ahem.
A gem.
Let's see how well I type. No backspacing.
Go backspacing.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, how many words per minute though?
Now you just want to show off. I thought I did pretty good and I thought I proved myself already.
I want to see how fast sponge typing technology is.
You want to show off?
Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is actually hard.
Through another she world will own old man. Why don't they make it like actual sentences? Want much back, word if small, or think after many through, may which man off before from. I'll wait for you. This is actually, I can tell it's difficult. Open she had play day, end against right day, large face.
Man, that was really hard. Also,
Yeah.
like, you saying the words off
Oh,
of what I was typing, I was having to, like, double process the words.
Sorry. I was trying to do a dramatic reading. It's okay, you're still gonna beat me.
You want me to say words?
You can read.
Okay. Ask, new small tell, be to as person from new point, be I day in such right feel large. You're doing pretty good, baby. Once you got the rhythm, then like she is off to the races. I think maybe I was so far ahead that you were able to mentally disconnect.
Yes.
Hey, you won, baby. She did it. This is the fastest you've ever typed.
I think it is. I think my competitiveness might have come out a little bit.
Oh no.
Or maybe
You
I just won with the sponge. What did you think
Won with
about
the sponge.
typing on it?
It was not good.
I thought it's a little wobbly.
The wobbliness is an issue.
It's a little wobbly, but it's like kind of fun, but it's
kind of
also
fun.
a little grippy.
Oh yeah. For style and matching the vision, I give this 10.
10.
Like this is great. As a keyboard overall, I would not recommend it. I'd give it like a 4.
Or as a keyboard overall, I guess.
Just because it's wobbly.
Practically speaking.
It's
Maybe not the best.
It's very wobbly, but it is fun to type on.
But as a sponge keyboard, I think we beat the AI.
Yeah, we did it.
And with that, we could procrastinate no longer. It was time to tackle the hard keyboard.
This might be one of the more challenging ones. A water keyboard.
Yeah.
By its very nature, it is not possible.
It is not possible.
Yeah.
But we think that we might be able to use some techniques from dice making to at least make it look kind of like this.
Well, we can make a few balls and then see which one looks the most water-like.
We
when
could also
spray.
try like soap,
Soap?
like soapy water. No one likes that idea.
Blue oil and a rubber duck in every single key.
Honestly, that would be so cute.
That'd be so
That'd be
cute.
so cute.
That'd be epic and a lot of work. I'll add it to our notes. I'll add it tentative.
Potential.
Maybe we'll make one. The escape key is your duck escape.
I feel like it makes sense to like pick one and be like, this is our inspo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this is the one.
I think I'm most inspired by this one. I think this would be the hardest. To get
Yeah.
them curved like that.
Well, guys, wish us luck.
Obviously, you can't just like touch a floating ball of water
No.
because of physics. So we are gonna use glass balls.
This is something we're pulling from D&D World. If you've ever seen like liquid core dice, this is what they use in the middle to get the liquid core.
And it's not just gonna be water. To get the fun swirl effect, it's gonna be a mix of water, glycerin, alcohol, and some really fine pigments.
And sealing the liquid in the glass balls is crucial. Even if one leaks, the entire keyboard could be fried.
But whatever sealing method we chose had to be repeatable across 75 keys, so it needed to be quick and easy.
And still look good.
I had a few sealing methods we could test, and I'll admit my first one may have been a bit optimistic.
When we get some distilled water, I'm just gonna get some like colorant just so that we can like see if it leaks. The plan was to use these double-sided adhesive dots on these keys, right?
Well, that's how we had planned to attach the balls to the keycaps.
Yes. It also seals the ball.
Do we know it's sealed?
Are you sure about that?
You might need a new sticky if that one's already been like wetted.
It has been wedded to my finger.
Oh, wedded. Oh, it looks like a little crystal ball.
Now,
You sure you want to do the test on the keyboard? What if it leaks? Oh my god. Oh my god, it detached, it detached.
is it leaking?
It's crooked. I think it detached some.
Oh, but I think it's leaking a little bit.
Yeah, it's leaking. That's why I didn't want to do it on the keyboard.
This isn't the best plan. Where's my keycap puller? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I think it was a good conceptual idea. Oh, and I got it out just in time.
Okay. I think it might be a little risky on the final one.
I think it's a little bit risky. Like, what if one fails and no, okay. You know what's weird?
What?
In my head, I have like the wedding song. Da, da,
Because we were just singing it.
oh,
Did you forget? You were wedded.
I was wedded.
I'm just letting the glue fill the hole and then bulge a little bit. Ooh.
Ooh. Cool. Sticky is on the key. Is it pretty solid?
It feels pretty solid.
Okay. And then just so we have a comparison, let's do.
Resin time, resin time, do resin time.
Okay. Trying to do this. Am I blocking?
Nope, you're good.
It's, oh my god, it's like,
It just drops to the bottom. Oh, get it. Oh,
it's
you're blocking it.
Sorry.
Oh, that sunk too. Oh,
It's
wow.
too heavy. Don't people use UV resin when they're making dice?
I think they use a slightly different technique. I can show you.
Okay, yeah, this one, my technique didn't work at all. Alrighty, baby. Let's see your dice maker technique.
So my thought is to leave it around the rim. Wow.
Oh. That really just fell right down again.
There's a column going
column.
through it.
It seems like it might be sealed, but there's also a column.
There's also a column running from the back all the way down to the front.
Yep.
So
I can see
sealed.
it. Yeah.
So this is not an easy way, because these holes are way too big.
These are big holes.
These are big holes. I don't even know what they were listed for. I just got them.
Oh, I thought these were the ones that they use for liquid core dice.
200 pieces mini glass globe, 4-size globe, orb ball, wish ball, bottle sphere, UV planet crystal, craft balls for UV resin, dice, pendant, charms, earring, making. So yeah, it says for dice.
I mean, we could see if there's ones with smaller holes, or we can go with hot glue.
Caitlin,
What?
look at this. Application scene. Earrings. That makes sense. Jewelry.
Yeah.
Jewelry. But look at the keycap. I don't think they understood what like people use it for. They put it on top of the keycap just like us.
What? What the? Are we energetically aligned with this Amazon listing?
Who does that? Who does that other than us?
Who does that? Who would be doing that?
Only 2 weirdos on YouTube are doing that. I've never seen someone ever, in all of my online inhabitation, I've never seen someone put a glass ball on top of a key.
It was fate. These are the balls we must use. Well, it's been a few days of contemplating, and we've decided that resin is the better route because the hot glue, it leaked. And we worry about that.
Like, especially when we have 75 of them. If like they start leaking, I'm gonna be so sad. Now, I've been out here prototyping and thinking about like how we can do the resin better. I had an idea. What if we make an artificial like cap that we then resin into place? My first thought was to just use resin for the cap. Look at this. I put a glob of resin down on the silicone mat, and then you pick up the glob, put more resin on this surface, then you just smash it onto the hole, and you get this. And like that worked. It sealed well, it was nice and easy, it seems repeatable.
Yeah,
but
that looks pretty good.
it's too thick.
It is a bit thick.
It's a bit thick. So I'm like, I want a piece of plastic that's hard,
Okay.
but that's thinner than this.
Yes.
So my first thought,
You mean your second thought? This is the first thought, right?
okay, another thought I had is to just like reuse something we have laying around. Look at this bag that the balls came in. What if I just get a hole puncher and
Oh.
punch out?
Oh.
It didn't work.
Well, yeah. You can do it again.
And then I was like, what
Oh,
else?
it doesn't work at all.
What else do we have laying around here? And I saw this plastic right here.
Oh, a hard plastic.
And then I was like, what if I just cut this? What if I get a sheet of raw material and then stick it into the hole punch? You end up with this thin, recycled bit of plastic. And then you can just put a blob of resin here, flip it upside down, hit it with the blue light, and then look at this.
That's them?
That's them.
Oh my gosh.
They're so thin.
It's so thin.
They're so flat, ready to attach to the keycaps, and like they're perfect.
Shall we move on to the next testing?
Yes, we should figure out what liquid we put in here.
I'm excited about this part.
Isn't that fun?
That's really fun. That was a cool solution. I like it.
Thank
I
you.
like it. Good
And
good job.
It's reusing trash. All right, I have all the ingredients. 20 milliliter distilled water, 7 milliliters, glycerin.
We don't want to add a lot of glitter because we don't want it to look like glitter. We just want something to catch the light.
Oh, did you see that puff? Look at that, look. Did you see the
Yeah, it's
perfect
like a
circle?
smoke puff.
Oh, this is gonna be perfect.
Oh my god,
baby.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Is it too sparkly? Might be too sparkly.
We can do another mix.
Maybe we want sparkling water.
Yeah, that's a pretty good level. I
Yeah.
didn't overfill, so let's go ahead and cap it with some resin.
So this is how much you filled it on your practice ones?
Yeah.
Okay. You're wanting to do a transition right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna like, we can transition to masks.
Okay. That's the plastic disc.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
1 drop?
One drop looks like plenty.
We could try that. There you go.
Nice.
And like that's pretty doable if we're doing it like 75 times and then you just twist this off.
Ooh,
I think that's kind of perfect.
that's very pretty. Can we put it on a key?
Let's do it.
I want to see how much it moves with the touch of a keycap. Like
Yeah.
how much does it get swirling, you know?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do our little sticky.
We'll stick this down. Ooh.
Okay, press it down. Oh, it does move it. That's exciting.
It's swirling.
It does swirl it.
I think that's kind of perfect. I can't like, did we hit it on the first try?
We might have hit it on the first try because like in the macro camera, yes, it is glittery, but to my eye, I don't see that and go like, it's a ball of glitter.
That looks like water.
It looks like water.
I should probably, before we like make all the balls happen, I should figure out the case. I should swap all of the keys out for their white counterparts, 3D scan it, and then make a custom case.
3D scan. Okay.
This is the hardest keyboard.
This probably could have been its own whole video.
That's could have been a whole video.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Here we go. The keyboard cover is complete.
That's smart. And then it's not free floating on
not
top.
free floating.
It's actually anchored. That's cool.
I think. There you go. Let's just drop that down there.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a water key. It's a water key. That's a water key.
drop. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
It looks like a water drop.
It looks like a water
It
drop.
really does look like a water drop.
Honestly,
Honestly?
I think it's gonna look pretty sick.
I think it's gonna look pretty sick too.
When
I
we
think
finish
so
these.
too. Let's make 74 more of these.
Woo!
The water keyboard has taken us like a week so far.
We got a little too ambitious. It is okay.
We learn every day. We're
learning here
how to do the things we've got to do.
But it's gonna be so cool.
It's gonna be so cool. I am the most excited about this. If I wasn't as excited as I am, I wouldn't be putting in this much effort.
We've made all the balls we have. If it's not enough, we have to order more balls and we'll just deal with that then. But we've done everything in our control.
We just can't drop anymore and smash them.
It wasn't on camera, but Evan stepped in the glass in his shoe and his first instinct was to go like this. Ah!
I brushed it off with my hand.
That's not smart, yeah. You know, your brain is operating on very low sleep. It's making rush decisions.
We're not gonna drop anymore, and we will see you tomorrow when we attach all these balls to our keyboard. Caitlin wants you to acknowledge our balls. All of our beautiful balls.
I do!
Please acknowledge them.
Look at all of our balls.
Look at all of our balls. Oh, look at all that swirling. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
It's really time to wrap this up though. Caitlin, we started working on this one keyboard 13 days ago.
Oh my God, just this one.
Just this one. We've done other things in that time and you were sick,
I have been sick.
but this has taken us long enough and we shall finish it today.
We shall finish it.
Montage.
Okay, you've probably seen 15 montages by now, but this montage, this one is special because it's balls. Look at all those nice balls we spent hours making. It's finally coming together.
Okay, we have all of the balls in place. We have the special effects lighting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ta-da!
It looks freaking cool.
So good.
Look at that. It looks like water drops.
It does look like water drops. And like, it's a functioning frickin' keyboard. But there's one thing though I haven't shown you yet. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Isn't that beautiful?
Dude.
Caleb. And there's also so many
That
different
is
effects.
magical.
Look at this. You can have it all one color, which isn't as fun.
No, it's still really cool though.
But you can have it like rain colors, like all of the RGB effects
They look so much cooler with the glass balls.
so much cooler. Hello, world. This is my first board.
You're doing pretty dang good. How's it feel though? How's it feel?
It feels like typing on glass.
Can I check?
Yes. Hey there.
Hey there. Where's backspace? Oh no, what'd I do? Arrow keys, arrow keys, arrow keys. Backspace. Cutie. It's not squishy like it is in the videos,
Yeah.
obviously, because it's not a pure water drop, but it is very satisfying.
Type something profound.
This is not water. It is life. I mean.
You want to do a speed test?
Yes.
Ooh, pretty good. Like
Pretty
I typed
good.
like for the first time typing on like a weird keyboard like this. Seriously. Next test.
Okay.
You got this, baby.
Where's the P? Ah! Oh no. Oh no.
You're gonna get one of them, baby. You're gonna get one of them.
Hey, I got one, I got one, I
Oh,
got one.
she got one. Hey, you know, you.
Clearly, I meant to type on sponges, not water.
Can I just take a moment to acknowledge how nice it is that the spacebar, when you push down on any of the spacebar balls, they all go down.
I know. It's
Freaking satisfying.
it's really satisfying. I'm so glad that we did that for the space bar.
Like, oh boy, that is
It's
nice.
so cool. Okay, so as a keyboard to use,
I would give it like, just because of the coolness factor and it does function decently, it's better than the sponge.
better than the sponge.
I'd give it a 7.
I
Just
mean,
because it's really cool.
it's really cool. Now that rating that matters most, how did we do?
Relative to the AI, 50.
A billion?
A billion better times better than them. Look, ours, it functions in a sensical way. Like it looks like water. It really looks like water.
It really looks like
It
water
really
drops.
looks like water drops. I freaking love that. We might be a little biased. If you disagree, leave your things in the comments and we're gonna, if you say it's bad, we're gonna cry.
The only thing left to do was show our creations to our friends and family.
For our easy keyboard, we chose the Ice keyboard. We thought that this would be really easy. But how many times have we had to make it, Caitlin?
Like 5 or 6 at this point.
It keeps melting.
Yeah, it keeps melting for some reason.
All we need is like a tiny, like Titanic miniature. And I'll be there. I'll be right there.
We've got a miniature Bob Ross. Will that suffice?
a single Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Just sailing
single.
the high seas. Oh, actually, yep, I'm there.
Okay, Ice keyboard, ephemeral
love it.
beauty.
I feel like with the parameters of this one being, this is our easy keyboard, I feel like you guys tried pretty hard.
Yeah.
So for the medium keyboard, we chose
Yeah.
Sponge keyboard.
Ooh,
Our
tactile.
A sponge keyboard.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, yes. It's sponge key, square key.
Exactly.
It kind of looks like demented fried tofu. I love it.
Yeah.
If you were to give this a like, did we beat the AI? So going from this AI mess right here to this beautiful little creation. Not that I'm leading you in any direction at all.
I mean, to be honest, just it existing in real life, I think already beats the AI because second of all, I think that this sponge that you guys have that has the sort of like a lot of like air pockets looks so satisfying when it squishes down. It's actually more satisfying than what looks like the sort of straight foam that they have.
Yeah.
The slight changes, I think, actually make it more satisfying to me.
Yes. For the difficult mode, we chose water keyboards.
You can tell it's actual water in there because there's little bubbles.
Wait, that angle, that's the angle, Caitlin.
Right
oh,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Bluetooth.
Sneak peek.
Look at that.
Ooh, whoa. Oh, hello.
So that's a fun bonus.
We are actually trying for no bubbles, but it's actually very hard to get no bubbles.
Very
on
hard to
these.
get no bubbles.
So,
The bubbles show that it's actually water in there.
What I really like about it is the way either the glass or the shimmer like creates that kind of like iridescence on the bottom when you move it around. Makes it feel to me like a shiny water bubble. Like, oh yeah, that gives me water bubble vibes for sure. It sounds like you guys were not super stoked about there being tiny air bubbles, but I think the tiny air bubbles are actually helping it look more like water. Obviously, I'm sure this was incredibly hard, but now it's like, okay, new keyboard idea. 50 mini snow globes. Go.
Oh my god. She's trying to destroy us.
One keyboard at a time. I love it, guys. I think it looks great.
Yay!
Thank you.
But the sponge keyboard, like, kind of, it might be my favorite. I don't know why.
It might be my favorite too.
Yeah, I think so too. It has the most like weird tactileness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squishy keys for the win.
Squishy's done.
Squishy's good.
Did you say ew? Come on, it's so clean.
All right, that was rough.
Did you say that typing on that was rough?
Oh god.
Oh, you're busting out the old one? Okay, this one's.
This is gonna be rough.
What is even the? What are the keys? Like are these the?
It's sandpaper.
This is sandpaper. This is great. My fingertips needed exfoliating.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. It feels like a nail file.
Yeah.
It is a nail file.
What do you think of the sponge?
I also hate this.